Hi everybody, it's Mrs. K from the Madison Public Library, and today we are going to make medieval crowns. So let's get started. If you pick up the bag kits that we have at the library, they look like this and they're filled with everything you'll need to make this craft. Plus you can make your own, you can add stuff. All right, so let's get started. I'll bring you down here so you can see. The first thing you're going to find in the craft bag are two long strips. Now, if you put these together, I'm using tape on this craft, no glue. Yay. So you're going to start with that, and then you're going to bring it around. And the best thing to do is to measure it on your head, but I know because I've done this before that I just need it as big as I can get it. All righty. So you're going to start with that. And the next thing you're going to see in your bag is this. It's two brown strips with a line down the middle. You're going to cut the line, and then you're going to take it and you're just going to tape them. So for this one, you're going to just tape it to the inside, bring it over. This is going to be like a support for your head. Tape it again. And then on the opposite, not the opposite, the two other sides, so that it crosses in the middle. And that's going to support your head when the crown is on it. All right? So it looks like this. Now the next thing you're going to see in the bag is this. It's got 6 strips. You're going to cut them. I've already cut mine, and then I've also cut so that it looks like a triangle. You just cut off the edges, and then you take a hole punch if you have one, and you're going to punch holes right through the middle so that all 6 of them are going to look like this. All right? Now these you're going to put inside your crown. This is going to be all the gold. So the first thing you want is you want to put the first 2 the same as 2 of the brown strips. Put one there and put one there. Oh, that was a terrible piece. Okay. And then the others, you're going to set not with the brown, but one in between the 2 browns on this side. And then over here, the same thing. And try to get them all about the same distance from the bottom of your crown so that they'll meet up in the middle the way you want them. You're going to put all 6 of those on there. Okay? Now, this is the hard part. In there, you will have 4 pieces of tissue paper. You'll have either red or purple tissue paper. And those are going to go, I did this right. You kind of want to just cut off the ends a little bit so that they look a little like a small little hill. And then you're going to take them and you're going to glue them inside from brown to brown. Not glue them, tape them. Remember, no glue this time. So you're gonna stick them in. I know, I'm struggling. You're just gonna go from brown to the brown inside. And they will overlap a little bit, and that's good. You see how I have these? So inside, they're taped along the bottom. And then the last one. Oops, I lost one of my things. That is never good. You know, there's never a good day, a good craft with Mrs. K that there's not some problem. We try to avoid that by not using glue. All right, let's figure out where this one came from. Came from over here. So we'll just stick that in and tape it. Okay. All right, and then these are all going to fold. You're going to see how this works. So what I would do is I would just take the 4 of them, bunch them together, get the yellow out of the way. Might have even been smarter to have put the red on before. That's not how the original instructions work. But you might want to do that and then just put a little piece of tape just to kind of hold them together. But not over the middle, because that is where you're going to have to make a hole, and the tape will just make it harder. All right, that'll hold it together for us. Now, the next thing you have in there is a thicker piece of paper. It's a little bit thicker. You're going to fold it in half, and then starting from the fold, you're going to cut a design. So you need, well, you could start down here too. So you need to come up like this, a little bit, and then make a design. You can make, I wanted to draw a horse, but I am just not very good at drawing. So I'm just going to cut, oh, maybe something like this. That's terrible. I don't like that, so I'm just going to cut that off and make it a circle. And then, because of the way I cut it, the fold is no longer there. So you could use glue. Since I didn't bring glue into my little craft, I'm going to just tape the 2 of them together so that they match. Okay. Then you're going to take the bottom. We did this with the train last week on the chimney of the train. You go like that. There you go. In your bag, you're going to get a little plastic bag filled with things, and one of them is going to be one of these little metal brags. make a hole. You're all set. You're going to take the brad and you're going to put it, if your fingers aren't working, you're going to put it like that. And then you're going to gather all of these together. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to make a hole in my brown. So we're going to do that now. Why don't you guys try to be a little bit smarter than me and make the hole in the brown earlier than this. It will still work though. Again, you're going to take the brad, you're going to put it through there. You're going to gather all of these together, lining up the holes. You're going to stick the brad through the hole. And you're going to reach underneath and you're going to have to make a hole through the tissue paper, which is super easy. And then you're going to line it all up with the 2 brown holes, which is not so easy. When you get that, you open up the brad, you take a piece of tape, you tape it over the metal of the brad so that you don't hurt yourself, get it caught on your hair or anything like that. And then you can go around and fix wherever there's the tissue paper is not looking like you want it to look. Go around and fix it. And when it all looks good, you're going to put it on your head. And voila, you are medieval king, queen, whatever you want to be. All right. So there you go. Hope you had fun, and I'll see you next week. Bye-bye.